I promise that sooner or later I will get these times together. Yo, I haven't even washed my face, brushed my teeth, but we here. Let's get into it.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back with another BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting. I want to say good morning to everybody who is entering in the building. I'm trying to regulate my emotions. I just had a very rough conversation with my partner about our cat because I feel like a mother who does everything for a child, but they're like the absent father bore. That's just how I feel, and I'm trying to regulate my emotions, and I can't take the bait to see it. It's just frustrating. Um, because then I do yell when I'm like, if he's gonna give you affection, I don't want him to give you affection, especially in my face. So I'm trying to regulate my emotions. I know y'all didn't want to start like that, but I feel like I don't want to come into the building with negativity. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying? And cats so fickle. That being said, make sure that you like, you comment, subscribe. For those who are new here, BusyBlu and Associates Morning Meeting is where you all work for me, and I talk about hot topics, gossip, and news that I think is interesting. And if you think that you have something interesting, you can share it with me on Instagram and on Twitter. BusyBlu, no space, no E. Just like you see it here. The way that you get credit for any of our meetings is that you say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Director Busy. Whenever you are watching this, wherever you're watching this from, I'm going to start by saying good morning and starting off with some company business. Hey, Naris, what's up, Jay? Hey, Ev. Hey, Kimmy Boo. What's up, Jamie B? Hey, Monica Rock, Kid Kai from DC, Corey, Angel, Cloudy, Ellen. Okay, bam. Y'all, let's get into it. Hey, Haru. So we do have Haru who did bring in coffee and donuts for everyone. So please put your B's in the comments for Haru because we did not have any coffee and donuts prepared for everyone. Good morning, Missy. So I want to start by letting everybody know because we want to make sure that you get to work on time. So we want to make sure that you get here on time, you get to work on time. So we are starting a new driving and learning program here at BusyBlu and Associates. Okay, these are for you, Haru. We are doing a driving program. So if you don't have your license or you need to renew your license or you're going through trying to get your driver's license, we do have a program here. I think we're gonna put it on the 6th floor. We're still working out the kinks. A couple of individuals have already tried to start working with the driver instructor. But please let us know if you do need to take your driver's exam, and we will schedule that. I know that I will be getting my driver's exam. I just wasn't sure if y'all all needed y'all's as well. But this is the driver teacher, okay?
Like a tour guide.
Yeah, literally. Oh, I love the Met. Was that too abrupt?
No, that's fine. You know it's abrupt when the camera shakes.
Okay.
We're gonna turn right.
Or if there's an earthquake, which we're gonna turn right over here.
And the traverse, and we go to the west side.
Okay. And the traverse is the next one.
It's coming up. Yeah, it's in two lights.
2 lights. Okay.
Two lights up ahead.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. And I can't ride in the bus only lane, right? Even though these taxis are doing it.
Right, the bus only lanes for the bus.
Okay. What? Okay. Sorry.
Child, I'll tell you one thing. I would have been acting the same way. Can I?
If you look to your right.
Can you go on red? This man is such a cutie. I would not have passed my test. I wouldn't have passed my test because I would have just been looking at him the whole entire time. So where are you from? So if y'all would like to take your driver's test, we think that we are going to have y'all sign up on the 6th floor. We're still trying to figure out where it was. Okay. Are we not doing slug? What is slug? I think the slug concept is weird. Never heard of it until I moved to DC. I don't even know what the slug thing is. Never heard of it before ever. He is cute, girl. Very, very. So if y'all need to get your driver's test, okay, that's what it is. And where you will go. So let me exit out of here. My truck will go off the road. My Monica said he could not help me, girl, about that bucket would go off the road. I wouldn't be able to take the test. He'll be like, why you keep going right? And I'm thinking, what? How you do this thing, sir? How do you do this thing? Okay. I will be putting Quiet Storm, but not the Quiet Storm. Not the Quiet Storm. I love it. I love it. Busy. Have you already talked about the Trina Braxton and her husband recap? So no, and I'm going to tell y'all why I haven't, and I'm not going to. Grief is very interesting. And it shows up in different ways from different people. And you have to be very gentle with someone who is grieving, no matter who it is in their life. Once you start to see that change and how you handle that change is very hard. And I don't want to have any hard conversations about how I grieve someone and who felt left out or whatever, because I'm experiencing a loss and dealing with how to now handle and move forward in life without that loss. And now I have to deal with and handle. I can't do it at times. If it's your children, like you have to be held accountable for your children. Now, if your children are saying, girl, we needed you, you weren't here, daughter, you got to be accountable for your children. But a partner, I feel like there's a little bit of leniency, or there's a certain sort of certain form of care that you need to provide. Now, so I grew up in the hood, and I was losing cousins to cousins from aunts and from like since I've been young. So I'm very familiar with death, and I've had people who are extremely close to me, like my mother's late husband, who I call my father, has been passed. So I can understand when people are grieving, what that grieving process looks like, how different it can be before, outside of my experiences. And I felt like that video that Trina and her husband did, he was very insensitive to her grieving her it was her husband. Now, when he died, he wasn't her husband, but her husband. And there was this authoritarian way that he was communicating. Well, I didn't say, and make sure you got to. I said, I got to turn this off. It was very awkward. It was cringy. It was weird. And he was like, well, don't put words in my mouth and this and that. Well, the lady had to grieve her dead husband, who she spent a lot of years and time with, and has bore 2 children from him. And then her sister, and he's like, well, I felt like it was too similar to Tracy, how you grieve, Tracy. If this the man, I guess one of his responses was the fact that when I met you, you didn't like him, and he had done all of these things to you and was very negative to you. And yes, that may be true, which is why we got a divorce in the first place. But that does not mean that, one, that I'm ready to see my children's father dead. Like, you're very rude. You're very weird, okay? Yes, I did say that he was nasty and he was a cheater and he treated me wrong and he was not the best. But that doesn't mean that I want him dead. And I also want my children, okay? This could be a weird concept for you. I would love for my sons to have their father in their lives. Call me crazy, but I would love it if my son's father would actually be in their lives. So then also, yes, I had to acknowledge the death of our marriage, okay, which was hard. Now, I may have been angry through it, which can make it easier to get through the pain. But then my children, I have kids that I have to try to deal with and answer for and answer to, and then raise alone without him. And then I think about the good times that we did have together. And yes, he wasn't the best man for me, but that doesn't mean he wasn't a good man. There was just a lot of complexities there. And I just felt like her husband was like, well, I didn't like how you were making it seem like the same way that when Tracy died, that's your sister. And then you treating your ex-husband the same way, this thing, girl. And then he was talking down to her and said, well, no, this is what you actually said. And this was because me and my partner, we had a conversation about, do we talk about our therapy sessions? Because this is uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable to watch. I didn't like it. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to bring this to the internet. The same, I'm not going to bring Mariah Carey losing her mother and her sister. This is too much trauma. It's too much. So no, I haven't talked about it. I just can't. I just can't. Y'all, like I always talk about, like I always do, let's start off with a little bit of politics. Remember, I'm not telling you guys who to vote for. I'm just telling you that you should utilize your right to vote. The voting thing should be at the top of or pinned in the comment section. So make sure that you send that out to someone, or that you at least acknowledge the fact that it is important to register and utilize your votes in this next election. Let me tell y'all who's utilizing their voice. Republicans, they said, we are here for Kamala Harris. This was Bush, McCain, and Romney alumni for Harris' statement, y'all. The statement. So over 200 individuals from the Republican Party, a lot of them, or majority of them from the Bush administration, have decided that they are going to be voting for Kamala Harris. They don't like what this orange fish and Cheeto is doing, and they said we're going to go another way, another route, okay? And they put out a public statement here. I'm not going to read all of it because it is a lot, but they have decided that they're supporting and backing Kamala Harris. Now, these are Republicans for Harris. You know what? I was watching a video yesterday, and I wish I would have saved it because the concept was great. And it's like, well, all Republicans are not the same, and not all Republicans. And then the man was like, well, if y'all saying that, where y'all at? Where are y'all girls? Y'all want us to be like, well, all us Republicans are not the same. Well, girl, where y'all at? Where are y'all? Because it seems like y'all missing on the internet, y'all missing in the algorithm, y'all missing in society. Y'all hoes who were like, oh, we are not the same, and Republicans are not a monolith. The girl, then where y'all at? Y'all have not been speaking out. Y'all have not been voting. And your silence is consent. You do feel like this, girl. It's not enough Republicans saying this man is not the way. So shout out to these 200 individuals who have decided they are not going to vote for this crazy individual. Now, let me showcase a video that I saw yesterday. And this is just someone who's doing a spoof of a speech from Donald Trump, who these Republicans say that they're not going to be voting for.
I went to a boat company in South Carolina. The boat, I said, how is it? He said, it's a problem, sir. They want us to make all electric boats. So I said, let me ask you a question. And he said, nobody ever asked this question. And it must be because of MIT, my relationship to MIT. Very smart. He goes, I say, what would happen if the boat sank from its weight and you're in the boat and you have this tremendously powerful battery and the battery's now underwater and there's a shark that's approximately 10 yards over there. By the way, a lot of shark attacks lately. Do you notice that? A lot of shark. I watched some guys justifying it today. Well, they weren't really that angry. They bit off the young lady's leg because of the fact that they were not hungry, but they misunderstood who she was.
Can I just pause on how we had the people had so much to say about Joe Biden and, you know, what he can remember, his stuttering. Sometimes he looked, you know, disheveled or confluffled in his words. And this made us talk about the shark was eating people, but it was because the shark didn't know who the lady was, because the shark should know who the wait a second, is that Lisa? Oh, don't eat her, girl. Yes, no, isn't it? Oh, okay, no, that's Ray Sean. Yeah, don't eat Ray Sean. It just doesn't make any sense. But no, the girls not picking up on that. They were so concerned about what Joe Biden was saying and how he was saying it. But this man is talking about, it was because they were ate her because they didn't know who she was.
They weren't really that angry. They bit off the young lady's leg because of the fact that they were not hungry, but they misunderstood who she was. These people are crazy. He said there's no problem with sharks. They just didn't really understand a young woman swimming now really got decimated, and other people too, a lot of shark attacks. So I said, so there's a shark 10 yards away from the boat, 10 yards, or here. Do I get electrocuted? if the boat is sinking, water goes over the battery, the boat is sinking. Do I stay on top of the boat and get electrocuted? Or do I jump over by the shark and not get electrocuted? Because I will tell you, he didn't know the answer. He said, you know, nobody's ever asked me that question. I said, I think it's a good question. I think there's a lot of electric current coming through that water. But you know what I'd do if there was a shark or you get electrocuted? I'll take electrocution every single time. I'm not getting near the shark.
I just don't get it. And what did we come from? I just don't get it. And it went everywhere. It's like me if I'm having a conversation with my partner, and in the midst of it, I know that I can't handle like topic conversation unless I have a job to do. But my God, it went from here. Then the sharks, a lot of sharks, and people got eaten, and the sharks didn't know who she was. And can I say this? And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who I'm offending. It just because someone says, you know what, I've never been asked that question before, doesn't mean that your question is top notch. Just because someone is like, oh my God, nobody's ever asked me that before, does not mean that your question is top tier, and it's just very intelligent. So things are just they're not a part of this strategy or the work that's happening, girl. Just because somebody says, oh no, nobody's ever asked me that question before, does not mean that you have just solved the puzzle. Girl, we're missing a couple of vowels and you do not know what the word is. You don't know what the phrase is, girl. It just don't work like that. I can't, y'all. But if we're gonna talk about a presence of someone who's good, I want to make sure that we talk about this one, and then we're gonna go into our hot topics, gossip, and news. Hold on, give me a second. I love her impressions, and I'm going to make sure that I share them. Here we go.
Welcome. Okay. So, okay. With Kamala. Yes. I'm here with the one and only Kerry Washington. Hello, Kerry. How are you?
I'm really good. This is so trippy.
I know. It is wild. I want to ask this. Somebody asked me what my favorite curse word was.
Oh.
Okay.
And what is your favorite curse word?
Well, it starts with M.
Okay.
And it ends in Can you guess what it is?
Yes.
Go on.
You want me to say it?
I want you to say it.
Am I allowed to say
You're
it in
allowed
front
to
of
say
the
it.
future presidents of the United States?
I say it.
Well, you say it first.
No, you go.
No, you go.
Girl, stop.
Is it something that if Sam Jackson was here, he would say? It's one of those.
It's one of
word he
yeah,
likes.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let me hear you say it.
No, you go on.
No, you go.
Say it,
Come
girl.
on.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Madonna.
I'm so glad I didn't say it.
I almost got her to say it. It was close. But there's no censor here. It's just me. Okay.
I love it. I love the podcast. So, like I said again, make sure that you register to vote. Make sure that you go out and utilize your right to vote, your civic duty, to make sure that this country goes wherever you think that it should be. Okay, you have a space and spot here. So make sure that you're utilizing it. That being said, let's go into some hot topics, gossip, and news. So I'm going to be reading something from Newsweek. It looks like Wendy Williams was spotted out, you guys. She's now been spotted outside. They said that Wendy Williams has finally resurfaced after more than a year out of public eye, according to new photos. The former talk show host was recently seen at Belongo Balance, a holistic wellness store in Newark, New Jersey. I know that's where she born and raised in love. The outlet posted photos of Williams' rare outing on Monday, August 26th. This sighting comes amidst the Wendy Williams' ongoing health struggles and her long absence from the spotlight. Accompanied by her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., the 60-year-old appeared sharp, upbeat, and aware during her visit, according to the store employee who spoke to the outlet. So I'm going to show y'all some of the photos. These were posted on what I'm told is Instagram. On Facebook. Sorry. Wendy Williams came to my show. She looks upbeat. She looks excited. Hold on, y'all. I want to get a better angle of this photo. I'm not logging into my account. Facebook, you will never get me. Let me stop this screen share. and show what she looks like. But yo, doesn't she look good? She looks really good. I don't know how many photos they have of her. I don't know who that lady is, but she looks really good. I'm really excited for Wendy Williams to be out and about, showcasing who she normally was. I'm interested in this holistic route. You know, sometimes when you're going through a whole lot, you transfer to the crystals and let me know because I got got my black tourmaline on right now, but you transfer to your crystals and your gods and your faith, and you ground yourself. So I'm excited that she's at least looking better, doing better. Her legs don't seem swollen. Her legs are not giving swollen like they used to give. So I'm excited. As long as she's not with Sean, that mess of a man, yes. I'm excited. So how you feel about Wendy Williams being out? I want to know more about what's going on with her and how she's doing. Next story up, I'm interested in this. Y'all probably are not interested in it, but I'm going to share it anyway because I'm interested in it. So I'm not sure how many people out here and they listen to Queen Naija. She is one of my fave girls. Okay, if it's not Coco Jones, and I'm really starting to get it. Well, I guess I'm not Monet. Monet. I was about to say Monet Exchange. I was gonna skip it. If it's not Coco Jones, and I am loving Normani's album. I'm in love with Queen Naija. I love her album Misunderstood. Misunderstood 2.0. I'm here for it. I don't know why I was about to say Monet Exchange. But it looks like Victoria Monet is who I was thinking about, but I was about to say Monet Exchange, so I just said, let me not mess her up with a drag. So let's just keep going. But if it's not those three albums, it's just like Queen Naija is that girl for me. And that album, Misunderstood, girl, I can listen to it on repeat. Okay, so her ex-boyfriend is out here and he won't shut up talking about her. Now, I don't know if this is a PR thing because she does have new music coming out. And some of the things I've been listening to, I'm thinking, girl, you better put this album out now because I'm ready to have it on repeat. Now, she does give fall, winter teas with some of her music. It's when you starting to really feel like this ain't okay. He really bothering me, this and that, some of that stuff. But it looks like her ex is still on the prowl for her, still wants to be with her. She has a type that kind of looks similar, so he won't stop talking about her. And I think what he's trying to showcase, and now I'll talk about elections, he's trying to showcase he don't care for you like a real man would care for you. And I would care for you a little bit better. Y'all been together for this long, and these are the things that's not happening. And he keep bringing it up and up. And he's looking more disheveled than he used to look before. So, I don't know. But G would say he was very dismissive. He wasn't the best man either. I think he just want her back. He wants to win her back. That's it. He just wants to win her back. But he's still talking again. So let's listen to what he got to say.
Gonna do for 6+ years and he still haven't married you. Why are y'all still in a relationship? Because the goal is to ain't the goal is marriage, or am I tripping? I'm not getting with somebody and I'm just staying with them and I'm not trying to marry them. I don't get it. Like I'm personally not doing that. I give about 3 years to see if I want to marry you or not. If I don't want to marry you, we breaking up because I can't see my future with you, or I can't see the rest of my life with you. But if I do want to marry you and I can see myself marrying you, then I'm gonna put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That knows me, no. I don't care. I don't care about what she got going on, what he got going on. I've been past that. It's been 6-7+ years. But my thing is, if I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about it. But I don't really like them. I'm just being honest. She can go do way better than bro. I'm just being honest. I don't even think bro came out with a clothing line since he first met her. He been talking about the clothing line for 6-7 years. I'm just being honest. But look, though, I feel like if
you still love her, and that's okay. You still love her. You still want to be with her, and that's okay. You still love her, and you want to be with her, and that's okay. I will say this. I saw a video where it was her birthday, Clarence did buy her some roses in a new car and stuff, and she is tired of the bag. She's tired of the roses in the bags. She's tired. She's fed up with the roses in the bag. She was like, "Oh, he bought me more flowers and a new Tesla. So excited about the car." The lady is looking for a ring on her finger. Okay, she's looking for a ring on her finger. She was like, "Yes, got another 17 dozen roses, and he bought me a new car. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Love him so much. Love him down. So excited to be with Clarence." And I'm not sure what else we're doing today, but I have 15 dozen roses, and I gotta find that video. I'm not gonna find it right now, but I'll probably retweet it on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, and so I can showcase that. She was like, "Oh, well, here I am. I have all of these roses, and he bought me a new car." She's tired of the cars, and she's tired of the roses. She wants to be married, okay? And for him, I've been over there. I'm being tired of that girl. And see, you got a whole lot to say. You keeping up with the news, though? You keeping up with the news. You so tired. You so over their relationship. You keeping up with the news, though. You been moved past that, but you keeping up with the news, though. Girl, you're hurt, and that's okay. And that's okay. I'm on new medication. I go down to the main feeling. You're jealous and you're sad. You're jealous and you're sad. You're jealous and you're sad. You also may be mad. You're jealous. You're definitely jealous. You are mad. I mean, it's sad, and you may be mad. I don't know. I got to look at the pinwheel of emotions, but you definitely are jealous. You definitely are sad. Okay, and you may be mad. Okay. It's the right messenger. It's the exact messenger. It's the exact messenger we should have. It's not the wrong messenger at all. It's the person who wish they would have had you. They wish they would have done right. They wish they would have changed their ways. It's the right messenger, 100%. It's the right messenger, 100. Good morning. Are we not 20? Rainbow. Go ahead, log up for me, sweetie. Go ahead, log up for me, sweetie. Go ahead, log up for me. Go ahead, log up for me, sweetie. I hate to tap you on your shoulder like this, but hey, can you just go ahead, log up for me, sweetie? We hate to tap you on your shoulder like this, but can you just go ahead, log up for her, sweetie? Can we get somebody to escort her? Rainbow. Good morning. We 30 minutes in the show. We are 30 minutes in the show. You gotta leave. Jay Campbell, can you just walk? Can you walk Rainbow out? Go ahead, log up for me, sweetie. Go ahead, log up for me, sweetie. And please use this will never get over me. Please use excessive force if we need to, because y'all know how Rainbow get. Y'all know how Rainbow get. Y'all know how Rainbow get. Y'all know that. Okay, that okay. Y'all know how Rainbow get. Rainbow was late yesterday too. Rainbow said I wasn't late. I was just getting coffee. Okay, well then keep that coffee as you drive back home. Remember, you got to go. Well, do it. This is the type of force. If you need to, only if you need to. Only if you need to. Only if you need to. If we need to do a couple of these. Only if you need to. Only if you need. Only if you need to. A little bit of this stuff. Because y'all know how Rainbow get. Y'all know how Rainbow get. But only if you need to. Only if you need to. Okay. I forgot we do have to do the defense courses next week. But only if you need to. Okay, let's get to the next episode because Rainbow, she came in late. Just derailed everything. This is why I hate when the people come in late. Okay. I'm going to showcase this. We got Keith Lee who said he was doing stuff. Now I'm out of breath. Who said he's doing a food tour in the DMV area. And apparently the girl's not cooking food like that. Now, I don't know what areas he went to. And what restaurants, because he's not telling us. He visited it. But he said he didn't like the food. at all. Okay, and now I am in the DMV area, but we're not going out to these places and eating out like that. I wish we kind of were, so then I could talk crap about them. But I like to cook more at home. So I don't know where he could have been talking about and going to. If I was going to eat anything, you know, chicken wings, mumbo sauce, I want rats and roaches crawling around. Me personally, okay, me personally, okay, that's y'all thing, okay. However, y'all want y'all stuff, depending on what you want. When I'm going around looking for my chicken wings, mumbo sauce, I want rats and roaches. I need to be shooing them away as I'm walking into the building. I'm not going down here unless I'm going to the park on 14th and I'm about to go get their brunch with the jerk chicken and the macaroni and cheese. With the jerk chicken and macaroni and cheese. Unless I'm going to the park on 14th Street, I'm not really looking for, fine dining. You know, me and Teddy Baby, we are doing like a Michelin star restaurant tour, but that's not something we can afford regularly. So if I'm not eating fast foods, then that's just not what I'm getting. So I wouldn't know where to go, where to take you. I don't know if you went to Lincoln, because I would say, did you go to Lincoln? Did you go to what's some of my favorite areas? Because I feel like he's looking for a hometown going to where you're supposed to be spots. And some places are really good. And some places are just like brunch spots. Maybe you don't need to go there. I don't know if medium rare is something that because does he go to big places? Because I love medium rare, but I'm only gonna do medium rare if I'm going to like brunch. I love Lincoln. They always get me right with the food. So I don't know what he was looking for, but he said he didn't like us, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to him.
My family are still in the DMV. And there's a few things I want to talk about. So let's talk about it. I know we only posted about 3 spots from Washington, but we went to about 12. And we made a decision as a family and as a team, and also a personal decision to not post most of them. So out of those 12, I probably only got like 1 or 2 more that I'm gonna post. And the reason for that, a lot of those videos, in my opinion, aren't constructive at all. And before the narrative start, I'm gonna show a few clips of the places that we did go to. And again, I don't think they're constructive. So for privacy of the restaurants that we went to, I'm not gonna say what restaurant it is. I'm gonna just show you a little bit of our personal experience. It's the whitening with the sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Fortunately, I won't be trying any of it. As always, I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just be honest. The smell of this, insane. This perforated the whole car immediately. So much so that my family went back in and asked if they fried it in the same grease that they did the shellfish. And come to find out, they do. And it smelled like it. It smells like shellfish. It smells like frozen fish. It smells like fish. It smells almost unedible, in my opinion. I don't want no smoke. The entire customer service experience, in my opinion and in my family's opinion, was completely unprofessional. It said on the IG that they opened at 1 o'clock. The truck didn't open up until 2:15. It took about 45 minutes. When they went back to go get the food, they saw her preparing it. No gloves, no washing hands, grabbing money, grabbing strawberries, grabbing Fruity Pebbles, and putting it on top of our food.
Some chicken tastes weird.
The reason there's no food in my hand is because a lot of the restaurants we've been recommended since we've been here look like this. And I'm not the target audience just based on the pictures.
With her hand! She requires her hand in the cereal box. Her hand!
Another thing, we don't think they got running water. How is she cooking in the back? That's what I'm saying. How she cooking? How she cleaning?
And I did have a question. Do you guys have running water?
I ain't got no point to lie. We just out here eating food, praying, staying with our families, minding our business. We also went to a lot of places that were recommended. That's one thing that I really want to make clear in this video, is that we went to places that were recommended and we did a lot of research. We've been here for a week, and every day since we've been here, we've been in a Sprinter for at least 10 hours a day, just going around trying food, driving an hour to each spot. And since we've been here, we've been blessed enough to sow $30,000 to various restaurants around the DMV. So I don't appreciate it, and I don't think it's fair that we get criticized for not doing research or not going to a lot of restaurants in DC or the DMV area. I've noticed how the media has been pushing since we've been here. A lot of media outlets picked up on the fact that I said restaurants out here, in my opinion, tend to lean towards promoting alcohol more than they promote food. That's been headlines more than us being in the actual city and being blessed enough to touch the people that we touch. We ran to a lot of people that was extremely nice. We even went to a comedy show randomly, but that's another reason why I'm keeping most of those videos, to protect the restaurant owners, because it's not going to be constructive and it's just going to be them getting tore down. And I don't want that. Past those 12 videos, I still got about 6 or 7, and I'm going to be releasing those throughout the next couple of days. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
I don't know. I'm not eating out like that, but apparently y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do in these restaurants. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people from Atlanta be like, drag them like y'all drag them. Good. Yeah, shut up. How about y'all shut up? And then wait, because the thing is, you know what's so hilarious is that people from Atlanta were also being like, yep, that's how it is. I'm glad somebody pointing it out, And now they the same ones being like, y'all better drag them like y'all dragged Atlanta. Girl, y'all don't even like I don't have no problem with the service in DC. I've never had an issue. I have never had an issue. So I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, this is how the food scene is, this and that. I've never had a problem, especially in places that I like to go eat when I am going to go out to eat. I never have an issue. When Atlanta came out and all of his reviews came out, like Keith Lee's reviews, ATLians were like, he's exactly right on the money. That's what's going on. Yep, I'm glad somebody's pointed it out. They was dragging their own city. Now to see another city being bad, and they're like, y'all better drag it like they were dragging it. Ain't no they, it was y'all. Y'all also was dragging it too. Cardi B was coming out. Some of y'all regular favorite content creators were coming out. Y'all, the services is just overall poor there. I'm not going to sit here and drag the DMV because I don't have those experiences. And I don't know where he went, why he went to those places. I don't understand why you would come to Maryland, where we do Maryland blue crab, and then say you don't eat shellfish. Girl, I don't get it. Okay, some things I'm just not going to get, and I'm also not going to drag this city. Y'all was dragging it. I'm not going to shade anybody so debonair. But he was he also went online and was talking crap about the Atlanta food scene, as Keith Lee was talking about Atlanta food scene. Then I saw a tweet from him today talking about, I hope y'all drag DC like that, girl. We won't, and we're not going to, girl. We're not going to. I ain't never had no bad experiences like that. So I don't know where he went and how he got his food there. I ain't never had the experiences. So am I gonna drag them? No. He also said the food was bad. I ain't never had no bad food. And my service has always been impeccable. So that's what I wonder where he went. I wonder where the family went. Y'all, this is my time. Let me get off of here. This is my time. Like I'm at a comedy club. Outside of that, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the DMV. If y'all have gone out to eat here, girl. Let me tell you what I'm not going to be doing. Dragging them. Won't be. We know that school has started today in so many different areas, and we're so excited about it. So I'm going to say happy first day of school or first week of school for a whole lot of school individuals. It looks like we have a reboot from last year when the brother and sister were supposed to be going to school and taking photos together. We got a reboot. That being said, happy Tuesday, everyone. If you all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this should definitely be streaming right now. I love each and every single one of you all. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time.
Come on, can you please just go over there? Egypt, can I get a picture of y'all together?
No.
What? Huh? Wait, hold on. Y'all gonna get okay, I'll take you to a fun place after school. Okay, we about to go. Egypt, come on, please. Why can't he get in your picture?
You sure you're gonna take me?
I promise I'm gonna take you to a fun place after school. Go ahead. Move closer. Egypt. So you don't want to go? Please. Y'all do this every year. What's the problem? Y'all don't want to take a picture together? Egypt, please. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy first day of school. You know what? Just forget it. Come on. I'm never going to ask y'all to take another picture together again. Come on, can you please just go over?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, BusyBlu, and we are back.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But